just to give you kind of a rough idea, we're going to be over one truck's worth of items. Does that sound accurate to you? It's going to be a truck plus, unless you have some
What
things
size
already
truck?
gone. 26-foot truck. You've got 57 items on your inventory. 57 items. Average inventories are usually somewhere around 30 to 40. So you've got a little more than the average person. You've got 3 dressers, 4 nightstands, 2 beds, grandfather clock, buffet, china cabinet, 6 dining chairs, dining table, fire pit, grill, outdoor furniture, mini fridge, desk, buffet, water cooler, rocking horse, remember that one? Sofa, recliner, armchair, couple ottomans, coffee table, couple TVs, 4 end tables. I mean, you've got a decent amount of stuff. And it's just,
what's the size truck?
26 foot, like a Penske truck. You know, the big Penske trucks. It might all fit. Plus, you got the boxes. You know, we don't know how many boxes you might have, but you're going to have some boxes. That's guaranteed. Given the size of your inventory, it's going to be a full truck for sure. It might be overflow. We might not be able to get it all. I'm just giving you a heads up. You know, we do this every day. We're not gonna sit here and lie to you.
Right.
If the inventory is saying what it's saying, it's going to be a situation where we may have to take 2 trucks. Or the other option is you have some things gone, like smaller items already. That way we've got more room on one truck. 7,000 to 8,000 pounds is a full truck. You're at 89. You've got 1,000 pounds more. So you're not too far over. But what I'm going to do, Suzanne, I'm going to make up this quote based on one truck going, not 2. Let me ask you this question. If we pull up there, we load the truck front to back, top to bottom, and it's completely full, and let's just say there's 7 or 8 pieces that are left over that we can't fit. Do you have a method of getting those down there? And granted, we're going to take all the big items first. We're going to take all the big items first. We're not going to leave you big items. We're going to leave you small items. But let's just say there's a half dozen, 10, 12, whatever, of items that don't fit. Would you have the means to get that overflow down there on your own? Or do you absolutely need us to get everything?
Well, depending on what it is, I do have a truck, so.
And we have no problem on the day of the move when we're loading our truck for loading a few things in your truck as well. That's no problem.
Right.
You know, and then when you get down there, if you need us to unload your truck, that's fine too. I just don't want to be in a situation where we can't fit everything and then it's a problem.
Right.
That's what we want to do. We want to avoid problems and nip it in the bud before it even gets to that place.
I appreciate that.
And let me just tell you one more thing about Movers and Company. We're going to do what we call a direct shipment. I'm not sure who you've used in the past, what companies to move your items, but we do what we call a direct shipment, which means we're going to give you the best service because it's going to be the same driver that you deal with on the pickup as you do with on the delivery. And he's going to know the whole job from beginning to end. The crew, I think, will travel with him as well. So you'll probably have the same crew picking up and delivering as well. We're a small company. We've only got about 5, 6 movers. We do about 2 jobs a day. So if we do this job for you, you're taking about half of our capacity. You know, if you want to schedule with us, we need to know, at least probably a month in advance. Now, it's no problem to move your days. If you do come into a situation where you've got this block of time scheduled and then the house ain't done, we got to push it out 2 weeks or something, no problem, we'll do that for you. But we just want to make sure that we get you on the schedule ahead of time for this type of a job.
All right. Okay, we'll work out that part. All right, you work up a quote, and we'll look forward to talking to you later this afternoon, I guess.
Yep, sounds good. We'll be in touch. Thanks, Suzanne.
Okay.
Hello, Suzanne.
Yes.
Hi, it's Joel with Movers and Company calling you back.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
I'm just now sending your estimate to you.
Okay. Okay.
So you'll receive it as both a text and an email, and just click the link and open it up to view it.
All right.
And I'll go over with you on the different charges and how it all works, but it's pretty self-explanatory. So this is going to be flat rated, so the price won't go up, it won't go down. Essentially, what I've estimated is to do one truck. We're going to do a 3-day, it's going to be a 3-day job. I discussed with Christian. We actually just did a job to Hilton Head, but that was in a 16-foot truck. It wasn't as big of a truck, and it was only a 2-person crew. And just to give you context, that job was an $8,000 job. Granted, we're not going as far with you, but it's close. And we're going to send a 3-person crew because you've got a full 26-foot truck that we're going to need to deal with. So that's where the pricing difference comes. Okay. The transportation charge is for essentially one full truck. Your inventory, like I told you, came to 89. I just dropped it to 85. Fuel, the labor for the loading and the unloading. I did 4.5 hours on the loading, 4 hours on the unloading, so 8.5 hours there. Materials for the TV boxes and the mattress bags. Essentially, that's really all that we need there. That's everything. Any questions?
Well, the only thing that would be additional is if you pack up some stuff.
That's why I added in an extra half hour. So here's the, our guys typically can load a 26-foot truck in about 3 hours. But I added in some extra time on the labor just in case we're doing some extra things, like doing a little extra packing. Now, if I have to send boxes, that would be additional materials, but I've already got in the TV boxes and I've got in the mattress bags. Now, I can throw in a handful of other boxes, but if you have boxes there, then we don't have to bring any. We don't mind packing up a few things. We just don't want to get into a situation where we're doing more than an hour's worth of packing. Okay, any other questions?
I think that's it.
Okay. Just so you know, I think we're fairly competitive in the area. We're not going to be able to beat a van line on pricing, but they're not going to give you the service that we're going to give you.
Right.
If price, is going to be the final determining factor, we're probably not going to be competitive with a national van line, but then you're not going to get a direct shipment either. You're going to be dealing with a window of loading arrival. Well, not necessarily loading arrival, but definitely delivery arrival is going to definitely give you like a 7 to 10 day window. And that may or may not be inconvenient for you. I don't know. The other thing that I do want to say is you're probably not going to have the same crew handling your job from beginning to end like you will with us, because we're going to send the same guys down that loaded you up. So there's that level of service that I think that we go above and beyond. I can be competitive with other local companies that are probably going to be doing a direct shipment as well, similar to what we do. And I can be competitive with them. I can look at their quote and see where they're, maybe beating us, and talk to Chris and see if we can match it. But I would have to see that quote and just kind of play a apples to apples game with it. We want to help you with this. We would do a great job. We've done this kind of a run in the, just not too distant past. So we're used to making that trip.
Okay. We'll be in touch then.
Okay. I'll give you a call Monday if I don't hear from you before then.
Yes, perfect. All right. Thank you, Joel. Have a good day.
You too. Take care.
Thanks.
Bye now.
Bye-bye.